August 10th was Prisoners' Justice Day. Our news this week was on-site, gaining perspective into the worlds of people affected by incarceration.
Detention!
My name is Hector. I'm with No One Is Illegal in Ottawa and the End Immigration Detention Network. I would like to start by re-acknowledging that we're here today resisting the prison industrial complex on unceded and unsurrendered Algonquin territory and reaffirm their resistance to colonialism, understanding the violent history of colonialism here and abroad, and standing in solidarity with our Indigenous brothers and sisters is central to our migrant justice work. Today we're here to denounce the failures of immigration detention and call on Yasser Naqvi to take action to shed light on deaths in detention and prevent them. On August 2013, 200 immigration detainees were moved from the easily accessible Toronto West Detention Centre, located in the GTA, to the Central East Correctional Centre in Lindsay, Ontario, about 2 hours away from the GTA, far away from their families. These inmates all had something in common. They were imprisoned due to their lack of immigration status. This move effectively isolated them from receiving help and support, and they were not able to make phone calls to families, access legal aid, and were subject to frequent lockdowns. On the 17th of September, migrants had staged what is known as the largest immigration detainee strike in Canadian history, with 191 detainees refusing to enter their cells. A day later, migrants had initiated a hunger strike to protest their conditions, a few of them going as long as 65 days without food. In 2013, over 7,300 migrants were detained under immigration-related administrative charges. Overstaying your visa or work permit, for example, are administrative fines, like not paying a parking ticket. Yet frequently migrants who are undocumented or that cannot be identified are sent to maximum security jails instead of medium security immigration holding centers. This is especially problematic for detainees with pre-existing mental health issues, who for the most part are labeled disruptive and uncooperative, while detaining them typically makes the situation worse. Uncertainty about the length of immigration detention and anxiety about being deported to a dangerous place, often away from their families, all contribute to deteriorating mental health. Another reality is that people die in immigration detention. Like me and you, they are brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, friends and cousins. On June 11, 2015, just 2 months ago, 39-year-old Abdi Hassan died in a Peterborough hospital after being held in the Central East Correctional Facility in Lindsay. He came to Canada in 1993 as a refugee and struggled with mental and physical health issues, including diabetes and bipolar disorder. He was jailed for 3 years without charges or a trial at the time of his death. CBSA, the Canadian Border Services Agency, has been secretive about his death to the point of not even releasing his name. In response to this, 88 immigration detainees at the Lindsay Correctional Centre have defied sanctions and have released a letter calling for a full inquiry in his unusual death. As one hunger-striking detainee put it, last time he got beat up by guards in solitary, rushed to hospital. This is what the guards told me. The situation in the hole is messed up. You only get a shower every other day. You sit there, the guard walks by, and you have to wait 30 minutes to an hour to wish for a guard to walk by in case something happens to you. Abdurrahman Ibrahim Hassan, we will never forget. December 8, 2009, Jan Samko, held in Toronto's immigration detention, died while awaiting deportation after being denied medical care. Samko had filed a refugee claim based on persecution by neo-Nazis back home. He was a Czech Roma. We will never forget. December 20th, 2013, Lucia Vega Jimenez was found hanging in a shower stall in an immigration holding center in Vancouver. 20 days earlier, she was detained by Vancouver Transit Police for an unpaid fare and was turned over to the CBSA in part because she didn't sound Canadian. She was transferred to a provincial jail and anxious about being deported back to her abusive partner in Mexico. On December 28th, she died in Mount St. Joseph Hospital. We will never forget. There have been at least 9 more deaths in immigration custody since the year 2000. Sheikh Kudrat, 45. Joseph Fernandez, 72. Kevon O'Brien Phillip, 24. Sean Dwight Cole, 34. Max Akamai, age unknown. Joseph Dunn, 43. an unidentified man from Jamaica, 54, an unidentified man from the United States, 58, and an unidentified man of unknown age and citizenship. Unknown because CBSA doesn't seem to have the record. Regardless, we will never forget. Earlier today in Toronto, supporters with the End Immigration Detention Network delivered the letter signed by 88 immigration detainees, accompanied by over 1,500 additional signatures from people across Ontario, calling on the Ministry of Community Safety and Correction Services to conduct a full inquiry into the mysterious death of Abdi. We're here today to remember Abdi, and we're in solidarity with migrants currently in detention and support their call to action. End immigration detention!
End immigration detention!